My name is Benjamin de la Garza Garcia and this is my experiment. First, we will need 2 glasses of water. It will be better if they are transparent to see the results every day. We will need some water, some white vinegar and 2 eggs. First, to do this experiment, we will put into the glasses the eggs with a lot of careful because they can break. Now to one we will add water. And to the other one we will add white vinegar. And you will need to let the eggs 3 days without moving them in a place where it's not too cold or too warm. Eggshell is made out of the calcium carbonate, and when you put an egg into white vinegar that has acetic acid, you make a chemical reaction in which the shell starts to dissolve. The reaction between the acetic acid and the calcium carbonate causes carbon dioxide. That are those little bubbles that you can see on the egg. Those little bubbles are the carbon dioxide. Days in vinegar, the egg increasing in size just a little bit. This is because the eggshell was semi-permeable, which means that water was able to pass through it and it increased its size just a little. Now, after the eggshell is dissolved, it is just left as selectively permeable membrane that covers the inside egg. This means that just the smallest molecules such as water are capable to get inside and increase their size. And the biggest molecules like sugar or corn syrup aren't able to pass through it. Yeah. Okay, now the egg, when it's put into the corn syrup, it makes 2 different solutions of different water concentration. This means that in one side it has a higher concentration and in the other side it's a lower. So what the egg does is that since it is made of 90% of water and the corn syrup is made of 25% of water, the water inside the egg comes out of the selectively permeable membrane of the egg and gets into the solution to tie down the different concentration of waters. Instead, there's a difference between the water. Since the water is 100% water and the egg is just 90, it does the same. It does the opposite thing. The water gets inside the membrane of the egg. As we mentioned before, it's selectively permeable, which means it just lets water to pass down. So the egg increases in size when the water gets into the egg. These are the results, and it's how the egg was at the end of the experiment. This is the egg that we put it in corn syrup 10 hours. As you can see, it's liquid and all fluffy. And now, here is the egg that it was put into water, and it's bigger than the normal eggs. Now it's this big. So it increases in size in just 10 hours because the water entered to the membrane.